From Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
Hello, I'm James Tully. Greg D has your full forecast coming up. First, here are your top headlines on this Tuesday. Pinellas Suncoast Transit Authority and Hart have made masks optional. This follows most airlines making masks optional after a judge invalidated a federal mandate yesterday. And a 19-year-old from Gibsonton died in a crash this morning in Hillsborough County. Florida Highway Patrol says they were a passenger in a car. They were rear-ended another car stopped at a red light. Action Air 1 captured this video of the wreck on Hillsborough and Mango Roads in Seffner. FHP says that teen was not wearing a seatbelt and died before even making it to the hospital. The driver in the other car was wearing a seatbelt and was not hurt. In Tarpon Springs, one person died after a crash involving a police car this morning. Officers were apparently just feet away from the crash when it happened, taking shelter on the median. A Tarpon Springs police SUV was rear-ended and a small Hyundai had significant front-end damage. Police say no officers were hurt, but they say the driver of the other car was killed. According to a report, that 24-year-old female driver did not change lanes and crashed into the back of a parked patrol car, which had its lights on. Work on the runway at Tampa International Airport could increase some noise in surrounding neighborhoods starting this week. Tomorrow, the airport's beginning a major makeover of its main runway. It'll shut down the runway for 45 days to help with drainage. This is going to put more takeoffs and landings near the neighborhoods surrounding the airport. TPA hopes to have its planes back to normal traffic patterns by June. Governor DeSantis says he'll call the legislature back next month to address what some consider to be a property insurance crisis in the state. This comes after weeks of mounting pressure from voters frustrated that lawmakers focused on culture wars during the legislative session and failed to act on insurance. The governor's announcement yesterday suggests lawmakers have brokered a deal. It's unclear what solutions they will consider, and exact dates for the session are still in the works. Coppertail Brewing and Zoo Tampa teaming up. The brewery is going to be one of the zoo's key sponsors through 2024. Coppertail will be the presenting partner of the beer and wine garden at the zoo. Plans to transform the outdoor location. They didn't share any details, but are promising a natural shaded canopy for the space. Good idea in Florida for the summertime, Greg.
Cold one in the shade, absolutely. That is going to be a good partnership, a big presence here in Tampa Bay. Coppertail always making up some real nice brews. Temperatures in the low 80s today. A real pleasant afternoon with our temperatures slightly lower than we typically expect them this time of year. The air very dry, dew points in the 40s. And you'll also see a nice breeze throughout the day as well, gusting over 20 miles an hour. That is going to drive up the fire danger, so just be careful. But it will remain pleasant not just today, but also into the overnight as well. Some of the cooler temperatures expected for tomorrow morning. They're on my Twitter feed right now at Tampa Bay, at Greg D. Weather there on Twitter. James.
All right, thanks, Greg. Get your news 24/7 right here on ABC Action News Plus.